Okay, my review of Ad Astra after this. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd, and today we're talking about Ad Astra. This is the Brad Pitt vehicle in which there's been a lot of talk, there's been a lot of buzz about this, but after seeing the movie, I fail to get it. I may just not be getting what they were trying to do, but while it was nicely photographed, it had believable tech in it. It looked like that they were making very little advance on the state of the art for space travel that we have now. They start off with Brad Pitt as an astronaut. He is a cool as a cucumber kind of guy, which kind of fits Brad Pitt's public image. And he's working on a space station, and without giving too much away, he falls off and falls to Earth. And I didn't know that could happen. He pulls a parachute and he lands and he takes his next psychological test, and he's still cool as a cucumber and straight up and down just fine. And we set the plot. The plot is that there are waves of antimatter that are bombarding the Earth and other parts of our inner solar system, and they find that the source is Neptune. The authorities somewhere find that the source is Neptune. And they bring our guy, his name is McBride, and McBride has a famous father who is a scientist, an astronaut, and national hero who had gone out into orbit around Neptune on a space station to search for intelligent life way out there. Why you have to go to Neptune to do it, I don't know, but, go with me here. So they take him and they say, what we want to do is take you to Mars and have you beam a signal directly to Neptune so that you can try and see if you can contact him. Now, up to this point, our hero, Brad Pitt, thinks that his father is dead. He's been gone for decades. Now he's been told that the guy might be alive. They're not sure absolutely, but these energy bursts that are coming from near Neptune, they believe is something that he's doing in order to, maybe he's gone mad, maybe he is doing something that is he wants to hide, or he's made contact with aliens and they're shooting back, who knows what. At any rate, we bring Brad Pitt into the story where he's taken from Earth and sent to the moon and then launched from the moon to Mars. And on Mars, he is supposed to just send a message and then go home. Okay, so now he's curious. So what's happened to his father? Suddenly, this cool cucumber, nothing can rattle, is very rattled by the fact that his father might still be alive, and he's got to go out himself and find out. And so what you have is almost the plot of Apocalypse Now. You have to go out and find Marlon Brando, in this case Tommy Lee Jones. Now, I'm not going to give away whether they find him or what they find when they get to Neptune, but it's basically one of these kind of things where this guy who has been a square-jawed, play-by-the-book kind of guy suddenly throws the book away and does everything that could get him thrown out of the astronaut corps and goes to satisfy this curiosity that he suddenly has, which didn't exist earlier in the film. So I don't know what to make of this film. I like to see space films, generally speaking, but this one just didn't do it for me. It may be worth seeing just because, space films need to be supported, but it's a long cry from Interstellar. And even if you weren't very happy with Matthew McConaughey going out to the edge of the galaxy with time distortion and then manages to come back as a ghost through a bookcase, it's actually more entertaining than this is. There are more jokes. Him and the robot. So I would recommend just renting a video of Interstellar and watching that instead. So that's what I think about it. You may have a different opinion about this, and if you do, why not put it in the comments and let me know what you think about it. Otherwise, you're free to spend your money any way that you want, but I'm a little regretting that I spent mine on Ad Astra. As always, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to see you and love to see your comments. Also, ring the bell. We don't know when our videos come out. It could be Wednesday, it could be Thursday, it could be Saturday. So you don't miss it. Clicking on the bell will make sure that you don't miss any of that. And of course, subscribing doesn't cost you a cent, so please do so. Don't go far.